Hi, I am Vinay Devdatta from Wipro. Today I'll be talking about the 5G Intelligent Service Planning and Optimization Catalyst. This catalyst is a lot about what is involved with 5G when you actually deploy 5G, what are the implications of it. If you see in the current industry, a lot of people talk about 5G, and for many people 5G is only about greater bandwidth, lower latency, etc. However, 5G is supposed to be a technology which will transform all the other industries. And if this has to happen, it is necessary that the resources that are used in conveying and providing 5G services are planned well and optimized dynamically based on the actual customer needs and the requirements of the services that we are talking about. So this catalyst is run by, the participants in this catalyst are Arria Networks, Ericsson, MyCom, and Wipro, who is the team lead of this catalyst. And we have been supported by 5 champions: AT&T, BT, NTT, Orange, and Telecom Italia. The settings for this catalyst is the Tour de France. Specific stage of the Tour de France, which is stage 11, where there's a grueling climb for the cyclists who are competing in this race. Now, in this particular situation, it's not only grueling for the customers, for the riders, but also for all the telecommunication companies who are trying to cover this area. And if they want to do that, and if they want to do in a 5G way where the customer can actually experience individual riders through AR, VR experiences, it's necessary that you provide a very high bandwidth, high quality service, and also do it in a cost optimal way. And this is what this whole catalyst is about. Now I'll hand it over to Basma Dwys, my colleague, who is going to talk about what we did in the catalyst.
In this catalyst, we show how we manage the 5G network slice through the whole life cycle, starting from the planning and design. We activate the network slice, and we monitor the SLAs related to the network slice, and we continuously optimize the network resources in order to fulfill the expected SLAs and the customer, and to provide the customer experience. And the challenge while we are doing this, we try to reach out that we have a best utilization of the network in a cost-efficient way. We would like to provide the customer experience and the expected SLAs from the customer, the consumers, as well as from the broadcasters that are using these services. And we would like also to minimize the time to provide the new services and to adapt to the emerging situation in the network, or to provide additional services to the customers. In this catalyst, we are showing 5 use cases, starting from the network slice design and activation. We show how the planning and engineering can use this solution in order to decrease dramatically the time needed for designing such a complex network that will compose from different technologies, different domains, and different vendors. So we show that using network slice blueprints, Tosca templates, and AI techniques, we are able to automatically find the best route based on the criteria that we define, like cost or latency. In this catalyst, we are focusing on fulfilling the latency requirement. And then using the orchestration, we are able to automatically instantiate the whole network slice, or the VNFs and PNFs are placed on the data centers as they are needed, and the task point is also activated and used for the service. Then when the service is activated and the race starts, we show how we assure these service in order to fulfill the agreed SLAs. So we have one use case where the assurance will detect a service level agreement degradation and will trigger an action on the orchestration. The orchestration in this case will reroute the service, and then the problem will be solved. In the second use case, we are using prediction techniques So the assurance, based on the location of the drones that are having cameras following the race, will predict service degradation in the future, and ask the orchestrator to avoid these service degradation. In this case, the orchestrator will scale up the network and create new VNFs in order to increase the capacity. In the last use case, we show another aspect of this whole experience by focusing on the digital front end, and we show based on the services that has been ordered by the broadcaster, and then there is a specific amount of settlement that need to be paid. And then based on the SLAs that and the experience of the services that has been provided to this broadcaster, we issue another invoice, and in case of SLA degradation, the broadcaster will get money back from the digital service provider. In this catalyst, we have the orchestrator and the inventory are from Ericsson. Then we have Area Networks is providing the AI techniques in order to do the planning. And MyCom is providing the assurance, and Wipro is providing the digital services enablement platform. From my perspective, the most innovation that we are doing in this catalyst, that we are really showing the design, the planning and the design of such a complex network like 5G network, which is and heterogeneous network. And this area has been not yet so explored and so standardized yet. And we try to solve the challenge between having continuous optimization of the network, not only at the design phase, but also throughout the operation of the service, while we are providing an immersive experience to the customers.